Right, hello again. The Bedini's been running for about an hour now, just over. We'll check some voltages and see what we're getting. I will quickly inform you that the only components that seem to get warm in this circuit would be the 100 ohm resistor, which only, depending on how you've tuned it, it's slightly warm. And then this rectifier I've put in seems to get a little warm, but it's difficult to tell. Anyway, some voltages for you here. Get the meter out. Right. Okay, on the primary, 1240, 1239. And on the secondary, 1171. Yeah, 72. Okay. Let's note those down. Okay, and we're still running. Speed hasn't really varied. We're still getting 775 RPM. Right, okay. Couple of things. Well, for starters, I'm going to disconnect the circuit now. It's been running for a while. Let these batteries calm down, because you can't seem to get an accurate measurement of the voltages in the batteries while they're connected to the circuit. So we'll give them a minute to settle down and then check what the voltages are measuring. But either way, I've had a couple of thoughts since the last video. Coming off this rectifier, I believe I'm going to insert, see, these are the, move it over here. This is the secondary battery here, and these are my wires that go on the terminals here and here, and connected, you know, they're two wires together because that's the output of the rectifier attached onto where the Bedini circuit states to attach your second battery, and it's literally just soldered onto the connection. It's two wires just soldered together. So I think it's probably going to be wise for me to stick diodes on here. Which way around, I'm not sure. But I don't want anything feeding back, if you know what I mean. So if anybody's got any ideas on which way around to put them, I mean, because obviously I'm taking coil 1 and then second wind in there, and where it's split in the middle I'm taking here and here off to go to the rectifier. Okay, so that's it. These are the AC connections of the rectifier, and they go off, and then, you know, the positive and negative DC components go back to the second battery. Now I might consider removing this and trying again with just a traditional Bedini circuit, but this is hardly traditional because of the setup here. So anyway, we'll get some voltages now. The batteries might be a little calmer. Primary's now registering 1248. You see, that has increased somewhat. 1248, 1249, I think it's, there you go. And secondary, you see, is now sitting at 1164. So just bear with me while I note these down. Okay, so I've got the results sat here in front of me. Primary battery started at the very beginning in the video before at 12.61 and secondary at 11.53, and we're now at, after a couple of the other two results, that's the top one's not connected, okay, just the voltages before. The next two at the top there, that next one at the top is registered when the motor was in action, and the next one there, and this last one is what we just took. So we started at 12.61 and now we're at 12.49, so we've basically lost, you know, 12.12, sorry, of a volt. My maths is terrible, but bear with me, I think that's right. And we've gained 0.9 on the secondary, so we're still getting, there's no gain there, but mind you, I'm not harvesting the rotary motion yet, so that it is working as a Bedini circuit, but I clearly need to do, you know, more work, build an alternator and stuff, maybe change my designs. So this is working. It will charge, but I do believe that there's simply not enough copper wire in there. There's not enough windings to get enough voltages to get. That should have gone higher than 11 volts, I think, on that. I don't think that this is powerful enough yet. I believe I'm gonna maybe try something with this coil that I wound. I really have no idea how many windings are on it. It was my first attempt, so we'll see. I'll try and get it together, but whether I can use the magnets on the outside of here as, you know, as what everyone else is using for the monopole, you know, the disc with the magnets glued to it. So I've only got 3 little ceramic magnets, and they're like cubed, and I've no way of telling which is north and which is south. So I might try it with this and see if I can get anything. Maybe try and find something iron to stick inside the core. But yeah, if anybody's got any ideas on how to diode this bridge rectifier, that'd be great. Or just any comments in general about this circuit. Right, I'm gonna, before I start tweaking, I'm gonna switch them over and let them run inversely for a bit. Well, actually no, I'm not. I'm just gonna leave it for now and maybe try experimenting with this other core and coil, sorry, without, or maybe just with the rectifier. We'll see. But any comments or thoughts about this circuit at all would be much appreciated. Much appreciated. Thank you very much for your time anyway. This is a working Bedini circuit, but it's not running itself. Not yet. Need an alternator and a few other components. But it's promising. So, for now, thank you very much.